Greetings New Order, Allies, and RuneScape. This is another brief update coverage. Dimension of Disaster chronicles an alternate version of Barrack conquered by zombies with Oracle commanding the High Castle. Do someone else's chores to get by and complete 4 sub-quests for upgrades to Barrack armor and Dark Light with new functions, cosmetic disguises and pets, passives for future runs, and XP. It is the second replayable quest. Resemble the famous 4th Age hero with a 5-piece costume available from Solomon's. Like the KBD and Next costumes, it can be upgraded by unlocking all of the quest overrides. The on-site RuneScape wiki will be closed. Skate around Fishin' City like Ripster, Strix, and Jab from the 1994 D cartoon series with Street Shark sets winnable from Treasure Hunter until March 30th. Wearing a full set grants a 5% increased catching chance, an option to absorb caught fish into XP, and non-aggressiveness of living rock creatures. Combine all 3 for the Big Slam that increases the chances of catching by 7%, gives a 10% chance of catching extra fish. The set's bonuses stack with those of the fishing outfit. We assembled at the summit of Full Tip with Mighty King Davy of You Love Me to run down the demon mob, fixed at securing the and a higher status.
Also, we like doing things like that.
3 disgraced ogres were quartered by my sword and I was hailed a great defender. I was decorated with a quilt and cowl by the Academy with a loan from Miss Pure of the Nation of Skillers on Friday. Some misfits draw by. We shared
Fluxing
curry offered to the dead as a meal with young and successful Zach at Lungwood Manor. The feast failed to appease vengeful ancestral spirits of Davy's daily show that possessed the ring and intruded our wills. The psychic energies forced us into a chilling haphazard throw with wretched effects. A pioneering bunch of awesome allies were issued to the Mystics camp by Miss Honey and Miss Pokey to enter a practice realm and gather a strange organic substance in a race for generation of glorious new bodies on Saturday. I was aided by Miss Lowe's Noble Haku and I hit a gym with Lion to teach him a better stance beyond the limits of trendy legacy with a rigorous workout. I
inserted a small package
containing a prize around beehives. Haku whom the desert sands and fertile settlements literally for the grain. A king, noble, samurai, and devoted soul crossed the threshold of the wilderness with the intent to forage, stalk, and kill. As a guide, I was followed by Miss Mel, Pure, and Lane. I showed them where to draw resources and a few maneuvers to evade heavy unicorn laser attacks. When the clock said it was time to fight, Soul and I collided. I had forgotten to eat and stumbled. Davy came upon Soul, and they fought to less than half of their health before Davy's strategic withdrawal for covered regeneration to return to exhaust Soul's and withdraw again. The longest battle in wilderness history ended with Soul as the victor. Bot Hunter Icarus Lace was recruited to the clan when we reunited briefly with Davy and Atlas at 4 and 3 dungeon for Revenant Raising. A random guy watched me die. Davy and I subsequently reformed and undertook the eroding abandoned levels of Damonheim. Davy re-equipped me with new armament and we felled the Deadites. I met with You Love Me Royals and Ziraki and Fame Miss Mel for advice in dealing with the plight of the Citadel and New Order objectives on Sunday. I found Sin Vicious occupying a suite on the largely absent Lower East Side of Ardone on Monday. Sin discovered that I was no monk by reason of my spontaneous breakout into hip-hop inspired choreography. I had visions of grim chocolate blue trees. Ruby enjoyed a long stay in Etcetera. Conscious individuals who participated had restored the Citadel by meeting up key by the tick on Tuesday. Fame Miss Mel and Pure offered generous incentives to the first cappers following the tick. We adjusted an amusement in hard mode in Falador Garden Park. We bursted in the dried out tunnels with extreme force and 2 sins and beat on the rat's head where it rose.
I died like me.
We played 2 games of Castle Wars in a joint event with our awesome and beloved allies last night. There were no more than 2 captures from either team in the first game with the 2 belonging to the red team. I only had a few near successes myself, being dealt a prompt punishment even when reaching our own fortress. Red team could not score in the second game with a slight change of personnel mowing us down. Blue Reef 6. Miss Kit was superior in hand-to-hand combat. You Love Me organized a march from the Grand Exchange to Birth Row to instill their presence in the minds of the locality. Just half of the precious parts and all of the metal parts are remaining to reach up key for this tick. With 15 more visitors, we can secure upgrades when we collect before Tuesday. Learn the truth of Uchiha in Izami's stories on the clan Wiccan. Clan meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern in the Citadel or the Blue Moon Inn. Party in the Citadel at 7 p.m. Eastern. This Saturday, we have an event with our allies, the Zirak Kingdom, at 3 p.m. Eastern, World 83. Alternate Saturday bossing event at 7 p.m. Eastern, World 53. Council meeting at 10 p.m. Eastern in the Citadel. Alternate Sunday conquest event at 7 p.m. Eastern, World 53. Search Party Hide and Seek event every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, World 53 or 41. Citadel updates on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Alternate Tuesday Dungeoneering event at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, World 53 or 41. Clan meeting every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern in the Citadel or the Blue Moon Inn. Alternate Wednesday Wilderness Survival event at 9 p.m. Eastern, World 53. Nors updates Thursday. That's all the activity we have scheduled for this week unless you have any requests. You can use the forum or comments section provided on Norsefall and we will add them to our calendar in an available time slot. You can leave a message on the front page of our website by posting in our chat or Facebook comments section, or posting in the public forums. Post your personal aspirations and priority initiatives on the relay page or send an observation report with anything. You can always contact the heads through email and Skype. To view the clan handbook or enter our regular sweepstakes,